Let's deep dive into organizations. So you can use organizations to collaborate with an unlimited number of people across many projects at once. So while managing access to your data and customizing settings. So to perform any actions on GitHub, such as creating a pull request in a repository or changing an organization's billing settings, a person must have sufficient access to a relevant account or resource. So this access is controlled by permissions. A permission is the ability to perform a specific action. For example, the ability to delete an issue is a permission. A role is a set of permissions you can assign to individuals or teams. A role is a set of permissions. A role is nothing but a set of permissions that you can assign to individuals or teams. So we have seen repository level roles, not just seen, we have demonstrated repository level roles in our previous example. You just go and watch the previous session. So repository level roles give organization members, outside collaborators, and teams of people varying levels of access to repository. So team level roles. So repository level roles we have seen. Now team level roles. Team level roles are roles that give permissions to manage a team. You can give the any individual member of a team the team maintainer role. We have seen, we have demonstrated this also, which gives the member a number of administrative permissions over a team. Then we have organization level roles. Organization level roles are sets of permissions that can be assigned to individuals or teams to manage an organization and the organization's repositories, teams, and settings. So let's look into organization roles. So roles in an organization. Organization owners can assign roles to individuals and teams, giving them a different sets of permissions in the organization. So you can assign individuals or teams to a variety of organization level roles to control your members. So access to your organization and its resources. So let's begin with organization owners. So organization owners have complete administrative access to your organization. This role should be limited, but this role should be limited, but to no less than two people. So in any organization, only maximum two people can be given organization owner role. And let's see. Let's look into this organization owner role. So now we will get into our organization from drop down profile drop down menu, and let me click my organization. So in this I'll go to the members people. So total 3 people are there, and let me click on members. Yeah. Now I will filter out owners. We'll see only one owner. At this moment only one owner. So this guy is a owner. You can see that he's a owner. He is a owner of the organization. We have filtered and he is the owner of the organization. And let me take out the filter and put everyone back. Okay. You can even here you can see the first guy is owner of the team and other two are the members of the team. Okay, let me get back to the slide again. Then we have organization members. The default non-administrative role for people in an organization is the organization member. By default, the organization members have a number of permissions, including the ability to create repositories and project boards. Let me get into this is organization member. So here you can see these two are the organization member, and let me filter it the member only members. You can see that these two people are the organization members, and we have seen the settings of organization members, and I'll go to the member privileges. I have shown you all those things, but one more time I'm seeing here you can attach the rules to that, attach the security rules for these members. These are called member privileges. Okay, you will have a base permissions, and on top of that you can attach the more permissions to that organization member from base permission. So you can click on read, write, admin. These are the base permissions. Whether you want to give, or else no permission only, whether you want to give read permission of all repositories or write permission to all repository or admin permission to all repository, this where you will get it. These are the base permission of the member, and after that repository creation permission, repository forking permission, page creation permission, integration access request, admin repository permission, issue deletion, so member team permissions. All these permissions are available. You can customize the member privileges. You can customize the member permissions. At this moment, it's read. I will put him as admin. No, change base permission to admin. Yes, absolutely. I want to change that. To whom? I change. All members, all members, not for, you don't do that, normally. I'm just to demonstrate, I'm just doing that, that's it, nothing else. You don't do that, never allow that. Okay, and we have a pending collaborators. Okay, these are the collaborators that we have chosen. Okay, that's fine. Now let us get back to our slide again. That's all about the organization members. Then we have organization moderators. So moderators are organization members who, in addition to their permissions as members, are allowed to block and unblock non-member contributors, set interaction limits, and hide comments in public repositories owned by the organization. So these are the activities of the organization member. And finally, we have the billing members. So billing managers are users who can manage the billing settings for your organization, such as payment information. So this is a useful option if members of your organization don't usually have access to billing resources. So here I cannot demonstrate this billing option, because that billing manager role we won't get it here. You can see we have only owners and members, because this is completely free account. If you go to administrative or enterprise level, team level or enterprise level organization, it you can get that billing manager role also, but at this moment it's a free account, you won't get it. So now let's look into teams again one more time. We have seen it, but we will dig deep into the teams also. Teams are groups of organization members that reflect your company or company's structure with cascading access permissions and mentions. So organization owners and team maintainers can give teams admin, read, or write access to organization repositories. So organization members can send a notification to an entire team by mentioning the team's name. That's it. This exercise we have done it in our previous session. So organization members can also send a notification to an entire team by requesting a review from that team. So let us get into that, and I'll show you one more time. so that it will be much clearer. So I'm here. I'll get into the Teams first. Okay, I'm in the Teams. Let me find out. Yeah, this is my MLOps team. I haven't created a one more team. I'm gonna do that in a while. So now here is the members. These are the two members present in this, and I'll click on the discussions. Here in discussions, if I say at the rate of a team name, so it will ping all the members of the team. And then if I say just username of that account, that member, then it will only ping that guy. Who is that? That whoever the username belongs to, whomsoever. Okay, this is what an example. If you want to write one more, now I am a who am I? Cherry Rams. Okay, now I will request for a preview or review, whatever it may be. So you just click on preview. So nothing to preview there. That's okay. They have to do that. Okay. I will write a message to team, whole team, at the rate of either to only this guy or Rahul Ramesh or Cherry Rams. I will write entire team to entire team. Congrats for all all the success that we had. So it's absolutely party time. Party time. Party time. It's party time. Yeah, team has been pinged. So that's how. So we request team and then individual members. So organization members can request reviews from a specific teams with a read access to the repositories where the pull request is opened. So teams can be designated as owners of certain types or areas of a code in code owners file. Then we have team visibility. Teams can be visible or secret. So visible teams can be viewed and you can mention them using at the rate of mentioned using this. If you mention at the rate of and mention the team name, we can mention them using that. Okay. And secret teams, we have seen when we were creating a teams, you will have two options, visible and secret. When you select a secret team, it will become a secret team. So secret teams are only visible to the people with owner permissions. So they are great for hiding teams with sensitive names or members, such as those used. You can view all the teams you belong to on your personal dashboard. So then let's look into the team page. Team page, I will show you, but we'll look into the team page first. So each team has its own page with an organization. On a teams page, you can view team members, child teams, and the teams repositories. So organization owners and team maintainers can access team settings and update the team's description and profile picture from the teams page. So now it's time to get into the teams page. So this, okay, where are we now? First, let me get into the organization and we'll do it step by step. Your organization, this is my organization, this is our organization. So now we are in organization page, that is my DevOps org. We are in organization page. Now let me click on teams. So now we have entered into the teams page. You see that? You see that? This is our, oh, sorry, my bad. We are still in my DevOps organization page. So now let me click on team MLOps. Then once it opens, now we have entered into the teams page. Okay, this is our teams page. This teams page consists of discussions, members and teams, child teams, repositories and projects, and settings. Settings can only be accessed by the owners, not everybody. Okay, now let me So these are the members, and if you see here, the team name was mentioned on which team we are. This is called the child, sorry, this is called teams page. Now if you want to edit, go to the settings, and these are the general settings. Here you can find upload a picture, upload a new picture. Okay, I'll go to the like my YouTube repo, blog posts, page development, and here is images. I'll select this one. We are up, we are uploading the team's profile pic. Team's profile pic. It's not organization. It's team's profile pic. It's neither organizations nor accounts. It is team's profile pic. Okay. So from here you do that. Then after that you have to do the save changes. You may also drag and drop. There was some uh, I think issue with which format is that? Please upload a picture smaller than 1 MB. I don't think I have that. Okay, let me put this my logo. Yeah, it's getting uploaded. Okay, somewhat. Yeah, whichever it may be. Let me select AI only. Only AI. Now again, same. But it should be less than 1 MB. That's fine. Okay, it's not a big deal now. So here you can do the setting changes, basic setting changes. Okay. Here that's what I'm saying. Team visibility that we have discussed just few minutes before. Teams visibility. One, either you can go for the visible or else you can go for the secret. So now I have changed it to secret, and then I have save change. I have done the save change. Yes, image got uploaded. So this is how you can customize your team using the settings option. But this settings option will be can be accessed only by owner of the team, not by the member of the team. Okay, so that's what the team page is. So now let's look into the complicated concept of teams, that is nested teams. So nested teams, you can reflect your group or company's hierarchy within your GitHub organization with multiple levels of nested teams. A parent team can have multiple child teams, which each child team only has one parent team. So you cannot nest secret teams. That's the most important point. You cannot nest secret teams. All teams should be visible, because if the team is secret, then how can you nest it? So child teams inherit the parents' access permissions, simplifying permissions management for large groups. So members of child teams also receive notifications when the parent team is mentioned at the rate of mentioned. If you use a at the rate of, and if you mention the parent team, all the child teams in that parent team will get the notification. So simplifying the communication with multiple groups of people. Now let's take one example. So if you structure your company, let's structure my company like this. It has a 40 teams in the MLAC organization. So it begins with the employees in a top level, and then after that, in that employee we have engineering team. Basically it's a product engineering team. Then inside the product engineering team we have a, so basically product engineering team can be further divided into, normal employees will be there, employees, some related to technical, some related to commercials, sales team, marketing team, brand team, and design team, simulation team. So what now we are only taking technical team who works on automobile designing product. Okay, so in that team, product engineering will have a sub team, that's a design engineering. And after the design engineering, we will have a application engineering, and then after that team we'll have a finally validation engineering, and then data science, and then data science and engineering. Basically these are the teams. These are all child teams of employee parent team. Employees parent team: product engineering, design engineering, application engineering, validation engineering, data science and engineering. All these are uh, child teams of per employee team. And design engineering is a child team for product engineering. Application engineering is a child team for the design engineering. Validation engineering is a child team for the application engineering. Data science and engineering is child team for the validation engineering. So now let's demonstrate this hierarchy management in GitHub, not Git, in GitHub. Okay, so let me get into GitHub. So click on your organizations, and I'm going to create a new organization, and I will go for the free organization, and organization name would be iDevOps for you employees. iDevOps for you employees. That's the parent organization. That's our, sorry, I'm sorry. So iDevOps Corp, iDevOps Corporation is our organization name. This is our organization name. This is like our company. And email I'm gonna give is cherryrams127 at the rate of gmail.com. And then this is absolutely personal account. And then I'll click on, and then I'll click on similar one. I hereby accept the terms of service. So our organization has been created, and let me give Rahul Ramesh 97, correct? Yep. Then Surya Charan Teja. Only one guy is there in this earth with this name. That's me. Then Jansi Volvo. Then Chaitanya Gedila. 327. Yeah, this one. Chaitanya 327. So let me complete the setup. So this is our new organization. Okay, let me go to the your organizations and see how many organizations we have. So we have two organizations. One is first organization, second one is iDevOps for you corporation. This is specifically to simulate the nested teams exercise. Okay, so here is our organization. This is organization level page. So now let me click on teams in this. Okay, now let us create our first team. Okay, what is our first team? Our first team is employees. Employees is our first team, and here we'll say all 50,000 employees of iDevOps for you corporation are part of this team. I think you got it. And the team visibility should be visible only. So there are no teams that can be selected. There is no parent team here. So this itself is a parent team. So now let me create the team. So this is employees team. Okay, it has one member. That's Cherry Rams. That's it. Now in this now where I'm in employees team. You see on the screen on left. Let me zoom it more. Is it enough? No, I think this is enough. Now if you see, this is the organization name and this is the team name, employees. Okay, now I am in employees team page, and you see that here is that description that I have given. Now let me click on teams again, and I will create a sub team. a child team in employees. So mm, this is product engineering, product engineering team. The name is product engineering team. Here all 21,000. Okay, I'll give 11,000. That's it. 11,000 product engineers belong to this team. And as usual, it's visible and create team. So now we are inside the product engineering team. Okay, ID 4Y Corporation is our organization. That's the, and employees is our parent team, and then product engineering is our child team. If you see that on top menu bar on left side. So in this, let me create one more team. So team name I'm gonna give is design engineering. Design engineering. So and all design engineers, all design engineers work in this team. Then it's visible again. I'll keep it visible. And now if you see, this is our organization, and here employees is our parent team, product engineering child team, then design engineering is the child of the product engineering team. Now you can see that our hierarchy, you can see the hierarchy here, parent, child, child. Then let me, now we are inside the design engineering team, team page. So let me create one more team inside the design engineering. The team name is application engineering. So add this. So all application engineers, application engineers work with this team, work in this team. And now if you see here, this parent team option, how many parent teams are available at this moment? You have employees, product engineering, design engineering. Of course, we want in design engineering only. Let me create this. Now I'll show the hierarchy one more time. Employees, product engineering, design engineering, and now we are inside the application engineering. So employees is the parent, and product design application engineering are the childs of employees. The two grand childs, not directly. Then we will create one more team, that is validation engineering. So add a team. I'll say validation engineering. Team has been added. So description, all the validation engineers, and parent team is application engineering I want, and create a team. So now I'll cross check again. Employees, product engineering, design engineering, application engineering. So now validation engineering, we are inside the validation engineering page. So now let me click on teams in this and add a team, and the last team that we have is data science engineering, data science team, engineering data science team. So all AI scientists and data scientists are here, and Parent team is validation engineering. Team visibility is visible, and let me create it and we'll see the complete hierarchy of this. Okay, that's it. How many teams? Let me get back here. Product employee is the parent, and then all other or child, grandchild, grandchild, grandchilds. Okay, employees, product engineering, design, application, validation, data science engineering. And here you see now employees is the parent, then grandchild, product engineer, sorry, child, product engineering is child, design engineering, then application engineering and validation engineering and engineering data science. All the teams in a parent child concept or parent child hierarchy. So that's how you can nest your teams. So before we wrap up the GitHub tool, what will we do is, before we wrap up the session on GitHub tool, let's go through the GitHub once. So GitHub user interface. Okay. So let me get to the main page. Uh, that's okay. We'll leave it like this. So this yeah, this is the main page, a landing page. Now if you see here, you will have a GitHub logo. Then on top, on the main menu, you will find pull requests, issues, code spaces, and marketplace. And then on rightmost, you find a notification bar. So when somebody requests to join their team, so in that time you will get a notification here. And this plus button is very important. Plus drop down bar, drop down menu is very important. From here you can create new repository, import repository, new code space, new organization, new project. Any of this activity can be done from this plus drop down bar. Then after that, we have been using this for so long. That is profile drop down menu. Here you can find who is logged into the, whose account is that, and if you click on your profile, you can see this page what we are seeing. And here if you click on your repositories, you can find all your repositories. If you click on your organizations, you will find all your organizations. If you click on your projects, you will find all your projects that you are working on in your account, as well as in somebody's account, your stars, your gists, and your sponsors. And finally here you will find settings of your account, and then this is sign out and log into the new one. Then we click on settings. This is very important when we working with the Jenkins. That's the reason I want to show it now only. So this here you can edit your image and all those things you can do from here. That's absolutely fine. But the most important aspect for us here is SSH and GPG keys. So security and password and authentication. These two things are very important for us. When you click on password and authentication, here you can change your password. And whereas if you click on SSH and GPG keys, basically when you want to connect, when you want to clone or private repository into the Linux machine, it's impossible. So what you have to do is you have to use a SSH key. You have to create a new SSH key. Basically, in that this exercise we are going to do anyway, but I'm just giving a broad explanation before going there. Okay, you have to enter into the Linux machine and you have to create your SSH key. And then once you get the SSH key, you have to copy one part of the key to here and paste it here. That should look like this. And then you name it, and then you add that SSH key. Now that secure connection has been established between this GitHub account and to your Linux machine. Then after that, if you want to clone, you can clone it. Or if you want to do any action which connects the local repository of Linux machine with the remote repository inside the GitHub, all can be securely done. So that's the reason we can go with the secure SSH or GPG keys. Whichever is, both are fine, both are good. Either you can go with the GPG key or SSH key. And after that, you have sign out. This is all about. And once you click on your repositories, you can find all your repositories page. This is account level repositories. Okay. Then go to the your organizations. You will find all your organizations and settings related to your organizations. And even at the organization level, you have SSH and GPG keys and password and authentication. Then your projects, at this moment we have not have any projects here. So if you want to create, you can create your projects. Okay, just click on create your project and you can start working on that. Then your stars, your gists, and your sponsors. So this is a broadly a simple explanation about the user interface of our GitHub. So let's, before we wind up, let's look into the summary of GitHub. We have begin with the introduction of GitHub. What is GitHub? Then we have looked into the, we have done the GitHub configuration. Then we have seen the vocabulary of GitHub with the practical demonstration of each term, such as repository, creating a repository, cloning a repository, forking a repository, and using GitHub discussions. Then we entered into the teaming up in GitHub using organization. So we have created our first organization. In that we have created our first team. Then in that we have invited a lot, three members into that team, into that organization, and we have attached two members into the team that we have created. Then we have done the team. We have managed the team settings, and we have managed security and setting organization level policies. Then we have moved into, we have dwelled a little bit deep into GitHub organizations. In that we have seen what are different types of roles in an organization, what is a role, what is a permission, and what all different roles available. So this we have seen. And in addition to that, we have seen the repository level roles, organization level roles, and team level roles, and various privileges or permissions that are attached to the each role, and how can we change those roles, and how can you attach the new roles to that. Then finally, we have moved into the GitHub Teams in depth. So we have seen the team visibility, team pages, and the nested teams. We have finally demonstrated nested teams exercise.